Hello, parents and students of Waverley Christian College. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mrs. Taylor. I'm the drama teacher here at Waverley, and I am so excited to announce to you next year's 2023 secondary musical production. Now, if you weren't here at the chapel announcement today and you missed it, don't worry, I'm about to announce it to you right now. So a few hints before I reveal to you what it is. This musical was nominated for several Tony Awards as well as several Academy Awards. It was a musical, then it was a film, and then it's been reproduced as musicals several times on Broadway. Last hint, it did include the amazing Julie Andrews. Enough said. It's going to be a really good musical. So the musical for 2023 at Waverley Christian College is The Sound of Music. Now, this musical is an incredibly beautiful musical. It involves some really fun chorus numbers. There's a lot more music in the musical than there is in the film. So if you watch the film, know that the musical has even more parts and even more characters. There are a range of different characters in the show, lots of different ages. So we're not just looking at VCE students for those lead roles, we're looking at all the way through secondary for lead roles, as well as if you're in year 6, right now, you should audition when you get to year 7 next year, because we're going to need you for sure. This musical has some deep messages. It talks about the fact that God has great plans for your life. And they might be different from the plans that you have, but they are better than your plans. It talks about the fact that sometimes these plans, to fulfill them, we have to climb some really intense mountains in our life to be able to get to the other side. Now, I think it's pretty reasonable to say that we all have mountains in our lives. We all go through really difficult situations. But by having a relationship with God and trusting in Him, we can achieve so many incredible things. And that's what I really want you to get when you play in this musical and when you see this musical next year. So, how to audition. Auditions are happening very fast. Attached to this email, you will find an audition handbook. Now, the audition handbook has everything you need to know about the audition. It's got audition times, it's got inspiration for the show, what the show is about. It gives you audition tips, different songs you could sing if you want to. Now, we're not providing you songs, we're just giving you song ideas. You can sing whatever song that you want, but just make sure that it shows off your specific range of music. So if you're really good at singing high, then you want to pick a song where it shows off the height of your singing. So have a think about that. You will also find script excerpts from the musical. Now, I'm not expecting you to memorize these scripts, but familiarize yourself with them. Have a play with them. So if you want to play the role of Maria, then look at the script excerpt that has Maria's name in it. Practice different ways of trying out the role of Maria. And then when it comes to the audition, we will probably get you to try to read one of those scenes and see how you play out that character. Now, we will probably try out a variety of scenes. So we're going to look at you for every single role, not just the role that you've asked to play. It's important for you to have a look at the show dates to find out whether you can make them or not. Usually we have rehearsals on Mondays and Tuesdays after school. If you're in VCE next year and you're thinking, I don't know how I'm going to balance the musical and all of my work, please audition anyway and come and speak to myself or Mrs. Bailey, and the two of us will help you work out a solution. It might mean that we adjust your timetable a little bit, might mean that you miss out on some rehearsals, but we'd love you to be involved. So please audition anyway and have a discussion with us. The other thing that's attached to this email is specific time slots, the sign-up sheets for your auditions. Now, Year 9s, you are on camp on some of the audition days, so you need to book it really quickly for the beginning of next week, which is when we start your auditions, okay? So book in your auditions as quickly as possible. As soon as you know a date, they will be at lunchtimes and some after schools. If you are in primary school and you're in year 6 and you're wanting to audition for next year, auditions for you will be in term 4, at the beginning of term 4. We are super excited to get to perform this show with you. We are confident that it's not going to be put off because of a lockdown. We really think this one will go ahead. Please keep yourselves well before the auditions and get excited, guys. Theatre is back. We're going to get theatre back on the show, and we're going to delight our audiences. It's going to be awesome. So sign up for an audition, read the audition pack, and I'm going to see all of you, hopefully some of you, next week. See you then.